What's good, crypto? I'm your host Marvin here to bring you the daily scoop on everything going on in crypto. Sorry, I haven't been here for the last couple of days. I was gone away Saturday and Sunday, weddings. Yesterday, just recovery. Today, we are back to cover everything that happened in crypto. Things are looking better. We just really need to talk about what's happening in the market, what really happened, and kind of just discuss whether or not what I'm looking at as validation marks for Bitcoin and for the overall market, and whether or not this is going to sustain or not. Again, everything I say is not financial advice, just pure speculation in my opinion. I'm learning and growing in the space as much as you guys are, and there's just a lot going on in the market, and there's opportunities to be made. So always keep your eyes out for that. Monday through Friday, we come here to educate ourselves when it comes to investing in crypto. None of this is financial advice, of course. So let's jump into the overall market. As we can see, today we've had a healthy recovery. Yesterday as well, Bitcoin over 51,000. If you guys were unaware from this weekend's insanity, but Bitcoin wicked down to about $42,000. Why did this happen? Well, let's talk about it. Are we now in the clearing? Are we out of the woods? What is going on for crypto and Bitcoin? Let's take a look. First off, the crypto fear and greed index is at 25, up from yesterday's 16. We talked about this on the channel last week. Do we need to go into extreme fear in order for us to move forward? I mentioned this last week, right? Take a look. How back in September, on September 24th, we got up to 33. On November 30th, we got up to 40, so a little bit higher. Then I said we had about 4 days of just chopping sideways. That's literally what happened in September. 1, 2, 3, 4. Capitulation. What happened? 1, 2, 3, 4. We dipped a little bit, then boom, boom. We got all the way down to 16. Last time in September, we did not breach 20, so we got even lower than we expected, but I don't think anybody expected us to go down to 42,000. I think everybody was hoping that we'd hold 47, 49, but what happened was there was a major liquidation, a major cascading effect, where all of these people who are long and late longing got absolutely liquidated. Like billions of dollars were liquidated in the last couple of days. It's absolutely insanity. Or hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't want to say billions, but I wouldn't be surprised if billions of dollars got liquidated from logs. So people got wrecked, and it was just a cascading effect. It was just like so many people, one after another. So none of it was a natural sell-off. It wasn't like people all decided to choose at once to sell off. So please don't think that. Like, there is way more manipulation than we all think happening in the market. So we had a lot of people get liquidated, which is very unfortunate. Will Clemente said that the main thing that had me cautious lately was derivatives. So people who are long and short in the market, and it was over leveraged, it was overheated, it was absolutely crazy. Now that we flushed out the open interest spot in control, spot is in control. So buying and holding Bitcoin is now in control, not futures at shorts and longs. So people who own Bitcoin buying in spot, that's what spot is, just buying and holding, not longing and shorting the market. Spot is in control. Still think we need to consolidate a bit before moving higher though, which I totally agree. Bitcoin needs to consolidate and hang out around where we are right now, which is about $51,000. I know this is going to be boring for quite some time, but overall, I will say this, as aggressive, as violent as that drop was, a lot of altcoins, if you're able to take advantage, you are up significantly, like 20%. But a lot of the altcoins held up super well. Matter of fact, Bitcoin dominance is at 40.5%. It dropped because Bitcoin dropped and sold off pretty substantially, but altcoins held very strong. Some standouts are like Ethereum, over $4,364. That's amazing. We're up about 7.7% on the day, and Ethereum just has held its dominance very well. Solana's still at $200. Incredible. Cardano got smashed. It's currently at $1.44. XRP at 83 cents. Terra Luna still making new all-time highs, sitting at $72. Polkadot at $29. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion if you're looking to scoop up some Polkadot. It was just at $50. Dogecoin getting wrecked, 18 cents. Shiba Inu also getting wrecked at 0.037. Avalanche at 93, still holding well. Polygon hasn't stopped. Polygon has been proven to be so strong. I've been talking about Polygon on my channel for quite some time at $2.42. Insane. Algorand, $1.73. There are some really good deals right now too. Like if you're looking to get into Sandbox, like you could have gotten a better deal yesterday, but $5. Or if you're looking to get into, Engine Coin at 286, 287 isn't too bad. Harmony at sub 20 cents. I think that's a great deal. Cadena at $11. That's really good. There's a lot of good deals. Phantom, that's another one that I was thinking about getting into personally. At $1.67, that is one heck of a deal. It's down about 40% on the month. So if you're looking for another good altcoin, Phantom could be a pretty good one at $1.67 in my opinion. I think that one has a lot of room to grow. But overall, again, as hard and as violent as yesterday's or this weekend's kind of like liquidations event, altcoins are holding pretty strong. And I just want to point something out too. We are in a very interesting kind of situation with Bitcoin. The way that it's formatting, if you're listening on the audio, it might be hard to visualize, but the pattern that we are currently in, where we're using our previous all-time high as a trend line of resistance, or now flipping into support, we've done this 8 times before. An upside continuation right after the last retest, which we just did. Now, we've done this about 9 times. 8 out of 9 times we've broken out bullish. 1 out of 9 times we've broken out bearish. So we are in the process of doing that. We've retested the RSI. The setup is about the same. And if we've seen back in October of 2013, we've done the exact same thing. We retested previous resistance into support. We wicked down to it, tested it, blasted off. September of 2016 was the year that we actually broke, not bearish, but bearish. We kind of just went sideways. In July of 2017, we broke bullish. In August of 2020, we broke bullish. And again, we've continued to do this. We've continued to do this and time again. Back in December of 2011, broke bullish. March 12th, bullish. July 2013, bullish. October 12th. So we are mathematically in a bullish continuation pattern. And again, and we pull up with the charts. Let's take a look on the weekly. On the weekly right now, we bounced off perfectly on, I believe this is the 50-week moving average. We wicked down this week, retested it, and bounced off perfectly. Last time we did this again, we actually did it back closer in almost in September. We almost touched it, bounced off. We did it again earlier in the year, back on July 19th. We touched it and bounced off. So we are seeing that right now. We touched the 50-week moving average and blast off. What we want to do next is reclaim the 20-week moving average. And that's at about $42,469. So about $1,200 away from here. That's about a 2% increase. We are not too far away from that. So we really want to see Bitcoin get over that. Now, in terms of where we are on the daily time frame, we are on the RSI considered oversold. The last time we hit these levels of oversold was actually right at July 21st. And you know what happened on that day? That's when we hit the exact same level where we are right now. And then that's where we started our ascent from 29,000 all the way to 66,000. So if history repeats itself and that we reset our RSI on the daily to that, we should be starting to go into a positive area. This is pretty much us hitting our local bottom. That would be absolutely amazing. So again, we want to hit over the 46 area, but we really want to see Bitcoin get over $52,400 and then continue to close over that and get closer to 55,000. I think the biggest thing we want to get out of is from creating this head and shoulders situation. As you can see here, we have our left shoulder, and the peak of that was on September 7th, where we got 53,000. Then we created our head where we kind of topped out at 69,000. So now we want to close over, basically get over 53,000 and continue to move forward and reclaim 56,000, 58,000, so on and so forth. Because the last thing we want to do is create a head and shoulders movement and then lose that, and then we would probably be looking at 30,000. So we want to see Bitcoin reclaim 54,000, 55,000. But first things first, get over the weekly moving average and close and get over $52,500 just to be safe. And if we can continue to move forward and continue to get into 58,000, that would be incredibly bullish for Bitcoin. But that's it for right now, until further notice. If we start to see closes below 45, so yeah, that's basically it for right now for Bitcoin. So we're just hanging tight. You know, altcoins are moving well. They're holding their value, which is exactly what we want to see. We're seeing Ethereum at $4,400 basically, while Bitcoin is at $51,000. And Solana at $200. So things are holding up pretty well. All things considered, most of my altcoins that are currently like down aren't down substantially. They're only really down about 15%, 10%. The biggest thing that really is down is Bitcoin, which is kind of funny. I have some minor altcoins that took a beating, like Cadena, but again, I'm not too concerned. I'm gonna continue to dollar cost average into those positions. But overall, guys, you have to have a bigger picture of what's going on. You know, people are scared of Bitcoin at $51,000. That is insanely bullish, in my opinion. You know, the fact that we were able to bounce off 42,000, we're still over $50,000. And again, we're not out of the woods yet. You're going to hear everybody say that. But, you know, Bitcoin needs to continue to show its strength. Right now is not a time for Bitcoin to give up or like sit down and around and get hit. Like, now is the decision point. Like, we need to get out of this situation. We need to climb out of 52,000 and get a little bit higher for us to really regain strength and for us to maintain bullish momentum. Again, Bitcoin on the MACD, let's take a look. On the hourly, we are starting to flip a little bit bearish, but I'm not too concerned because that could change really quick in just a couple of hours. But on the 4-hourly chart, yeah, we are bullish now on the MACD. On the 4-hour chart, we have flipped bullish, so that's something good we want to see. And on the daily, we are still a little bit bearish, but all things considered, after this massive sell-off and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if on the daily we start to flip a little bit bullish. We're starting to see that uptick. And then on the weekly, you know, we are still kind of like figuring it out. Like right now, technically we are a little bit bearish, but that could flip very quickly. So we need to see Bitcoin and the bulls really step up. But all in all, altcoins are holding up very well, way better than I think anybody expected. And Ethereum is really showing its strength. Ethereum is very strong. And again, that's why I continue to pick up Ethereum and dollar cost average every single week. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay strong, stay well, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace out.